All right, good morning and good afternoon, depending on the region you're watching us from. Welcome to Oblis TV. Before I bounce into other things, first of all, I want to start with the Manchester versus Tottenham game. Who is your favorite to win this Europa League? And also, who is your favorite team seeing going to the Champions League? Or which team will you want me to go to the Champions League?
I want me Tottenham win, but I want me Man U go Champions League.
Okay, you want me Tottenham win the trophy, but you want me Man U go the Champions League. Wow.
I just okay. My just the very excited. Me Man U just win. Me Man U just win. But for the sake of banters, now make a talk see me Tottenham. Anyhow, but anything will happen, may happen.
May happen.
You understand? I just want Man U to go to the Champions League so that we can have more Premier League teams, more competition. When Premier League they Champions League,
those kind of level of teams.
Yeah, get the level, get the heat where they bring. So, that's the reason. Because Tottenham, I don't feel like I feel like Tottenham don't have the capacity yet
to go to the Champions League.
They need to do a lot of signing, which their ownership, as we all know, they are not ready for all of that. So,
but looking at Tottenham this season and Man U. Tottenham have a very good record against Manchester United this season.
Well, but this is a final. You understand? A final is a final. And Man U recently has been playing well, even though I will not give it to them against the Chelsea game. They really play well against Chelsea. But this is a final. This is the reason why they've been slacking in the Premier League lately.
Yes.
Because all their focus is
the
final.
Yes.
And they've gotten themselves to this level. I'm tipping them to still win ahead of Tottenham.
A Chelsea fan supporting Man U.
But for the sake of banter.
For the sake of banter, if I like make Tottenham win the trophy, but make Man U go Champions League.
I've never been so confused.
All right. The talk of Enzo is spreading around, saying that Real Madrid are really keen on doing the business of signing Enzo Fernandez, according to rumor. Don't quote me wrong, you understand? Before people start saying that Chelsea is really just against some people once they hear information, don't take into heart without proper verification. But that's what I say, according to rumor. Do you see a player like Enzo excelling in Real Madrid? Drop bias.
If Real Madrid is trying to use Enzo to replace a player like Modric, it's going to be a very big shoe for him to fill. But, in Premier League as it is, as we all know, we talk about Premier League being a very, very, very fast-paced kind of football.
Yes.
You understand? He might excel there. But I'm not tipping him to excel immediately. You understand? Based on the shoes he's going to fill. When Modric first came to Real Madrid, in fact, Modric in his first season in Madrid, he was the flop of the season.
Yes.
If you can remember very well, he did not perform well.
Yes.
So it took patience for Madrid to just, okay, there's a player in there, let's leave him. And today, Modric is a legend of Madrid.
Yes.
So I think if Enzo goes there, it's going to take him a little bit of time to adapt. Okay, you're playing for a even much more bigger club, and there's more competition, and there's a big shoe for you to fill because which other position will he play? Is the Modric position? Is the Toni Kroos and the likes of them position? So it's not bad. Madrid, when I bring money first, no.
What if now, say, even this Rodrygo something, so I don't know if you're following it up.
Yeah.
What if now, one like this, make them give us, if they want to collect Enzo, make them give us Rodrygo at like 15 million pounds on top. I see the business now.
Okay, that's...
But keep the swap deal aside.
Yeah.
How do you see Rodrygo?
Man, massive player. If Chelsea go buy that boy, if they'll be serious because...
The thing is looking like it's serious.
It's Chelsea now. It's Chelsea now. Any talk they always they serious. Every talk they bring us is starting. It's always serious at the beginning point.
Yes, but at the end of the tunnel,
I believe if Chelsea wants to sign any player today,
they will do it.
They will do it. All this stress we are stressing ourselves. How many days did it take for Mane to sign almost to sign Cunha? If I thought that deal is not done by now. How many days did it take Man City to sign Mamouche when they did?
During the January transfer.
The January transfer. So let's be real. I don't know what Chelsea is doing now. I don't want to dive into it because I know that there's a long period of transfer ahead of us for the new season. I think another reason is because we really need to see if we can qualify for the Champions League.
Yeah, I said this thing when Gift was here. I said that if Chelsea skate through to the Champions League, definitely.
It will be very easy
Definitely.
to sign
It will be
players.
very easy to bring some key players.
But at least they should let us know where their mind is at. Maybe say today we wake up for morning, Chelsea is going for this player, tomorrow is another player,
but Rodrygo is going to be very
Rodrygo,
expensive.
how much?
Rodrygo, I know Madrid will not go less than 100 for that guy.
No, nah.
He's a fantastic winger.
The Madrid people say when they want to sign player, they sign and up to that 100. Maybe for them to wait till the deal don't expire before they will go buy player for free. So 100 million for me.
And then go play for Chelsea.
100 million.
You know, say space there for him to play.
Space day. Normally, you excel very well at Chelsea. I believe so. He's a versatile player. Plays all round. He will excel very well at Chelsea. Is a good one, but I think we should involve swap inside that deal.
Swap.
No.
Left for me, in respect of the fact that we feel that Enzo Fernandez has not really given us that pick me.
It doesn't have to be Enzo Fernandez.
Nadia one go. Even though Enzo have not really given us that pick make test that we want to test from him, you understand? I want to write him off. He's a fantastic player. Do you know that? But the problem was that Benfica over the price range for Enzo Fernandez said, I'll keep on saying it. There's some players we bought to Chelsea. They were not worth that amount.
Yeah.
They were not worth that amount.
You just carry money, slap for their head.
Do you understand? So let's just see how everything plays out. Yesterday, Man City beats Bournemouth 3. Is it 3-0? I guess 3-0.
I think I stopped at when they scored 2 goals.
3-0. They beat Bournemouth 3-0. When I went through the live score and checked everything, Crystal Palace won 4-2, Bournemouth lost 3-0. I went to the league table to go and check. Man City are sitting at number 3. Newcastle, number 4. Chelsea, number 5. Aston Villa, number 6. Forest, number 7. And Aston Villa, Chelsea, Newcastle, they are having the same points. 66 points. Aston Villa is facing Man U. Chelsea is facing Forest. Newcastle is facing Everton.
Yeah. Man City, Fulham.
It's not going to be an easy dance.
I have said this before. And the time people say they fear, people they talk say, Dave, is this you? You're a Chelsea fan, you're supposed to be positive.
Which one you prefer, Conference League or Champions League?
Champions League, straight up, bro. Straight up.
You prefer make Chelsea lose Champions League than, and you prefer make Chelsea lose Conference League than for them to miss out from the Champions League?
Yes, easily.
Don't they talk like Mikel?
Easily. No, there's no argument in that. Like right from the time Chelsea started playing the Conference League, I knew that we had the capacity to win. I was not interested. All these talk people talk. We're going to be the first team to win every European trophy.
But it's funny,
It's nice. It's a nice record, but I am not interested in that. I can't spend an extra season without playing in the Champions League.
It's not making sense.
Like, headache go, they worry me. One day again, Europa League. One they wait for Thursday night football again.
No makes sense at all.
It don't make sense. It's like 3 seasons and it's dropping the standard of Chelsea, you understand? And like we rightly said before now, any player that Chelsea wants to sign, it will not make sense if they come and then they're not playing the Champions League. Some of them might not even they might not be willing to come. Because one thing that will motivate some of these players to come in is, okay, they are still in the Champions League. They are still the big club. Definitely, they will bring this. There's this kind of mentality that will come in. Yeah.
You know that them being in the Champions League, we even brace them up, even in the Premier League.
Exactly. And it's going to help us in the squad there because at the end of the day, I know Chelsea will sign all like 4 to 5 players, if I'm not mistaken. And we have like some of the players that are coming back from loan, you understand? That want to be integrated in the team. So that depth alone, at least this one fit they play Champions League football, that one fit they play Premier League and Carabao Cup and other things. So that you don't just have players that you put out there in the bench, and then we have a Felix situation again repeating itself. Somebody complained that they're not having enough game time. But when you are playing the Champions League,
playing the Carabao Cup,
saying that Champions League now don't change. So there are a lot of games to play.
Yes.
There are a lot of games to play.
There's a lot of games to play. All right. Lastly, I don't know. I don't know, but it's not out there.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of having this feeling that Chelsea might end up selling Andre Santos if a good bid comes.
That is the talk that most people they've not really understood, because if you ask yourself the question, why did we sign Esugo? Why did we sign Esugo? And they didn't just sign that boy because I don't think they signed him because they want to sell him. If not, they will not buy him for that amount of money. The players Chelsea normally do like to sell are the ones they buy for small money, small amount of money, probably people that are coming from the academy. And if you look at Andre Santos, he's a hot prospect now.
Exactly.
So if I'm a business-related owner, my mind is going that, wow, if I put this boy in the market, I'm guaranteed of 80 million to feast like at least 70 million pounds from him. Because his numbers are good. He has good numbers. So that is the whole mystery behind this whole thing. Chelsea might be looking to sell that guy. And then maybe with the current set of midfielders we have, like I said, that's the reason why we bought Esugo. They might not want to keep Santos. They might want to make profits off of Andre Santos. But for me, for the betterment of Chelsea, we have a player in there. We have a top player inside Andre Santos. We cannot miss out on that.
So you are saying that Chelsea should not even think towards that direction?
They shouldn't think. For the betterment of the club, if they want the club to move forward, we need a player with the attributes of Santos in the team. With what Santos brings. What his abilities, we need that in the team. That is what we have been lacking. I'll say it again. That ball carrier. That box-to-box kind of midfielder. I just imagine a scenario whereby Santos is in that team, playing alongside Caicedo. Caicedo might not have a lot of work to do. Because what Caicedo said they bring, Santos will cover and for him. You understand? So, depends on them. Let's watch and see.
Rodrygo to Chelsea.
I beg. When I finalize them. See, but just that I'm not a fan of high price tag. You understand?
Yeah, the same thing with me.
It's the boss players they are bringing.
Yes, that thing affected Caicedo.
Exactly.
It affected that young man. Until he got a therapist that would just have to calm him down, tell him that forget about the price tag. Play your football. You understand? That thing they affect though. That thing they affect. All right, we move. I guess that will be all for now. Do it to like, share, drop your comments at the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. My name is Peters.
And my name is Big Dave.